Okay, so we're going to move on from the hand fighting that we did in the video. If you haven't seen the hand fighting video, go watch it first. I'll take you through the basics. We're going to look at a high crotch takedown today. Quite a dangerous takedown in submissions, quite a high percentage takedown in wrestling. So in the hand fighting video, what happened is that me and Graham were lining up at this point, heads touching head. He's gone to his collar tie. Instead of doing anything defensive, what I've done is I've re-pummeled for my collar tie. He's controlling my bicep, so I come in and I control his bicep, right? From here, what I want to do is I want to be able to turn my head onto his temple and control his temple. Maybe move my body out to a little bit, all right? So that's the hand fighting video done very, very short. From here, what I need to do to get the setup for the high crotch is I'm going to take him in this direction by pulling his head and lifting his elbow and stepping this foot first, followed by this foot. But it's going to be a skipping motion, so I don't leave my leg out there for too long. So I'm going to turn and pull him to step his foot up. Okay? I want to keep my head basically where it was, to raise his body up. His body's now slightly raised. I'm holding the tricep just about where the armpit is, and I'm lifting my elbow and lifting the arm. Head's on the tricep. I'm going to rock step through, but I must make sure that the ball of my foot is in line with his toes. So I step my ball of my foot through as I lift my elbow and drop into my rock over step. Now in this position, I feel pretty strong. Once I've locked up here and I'm keeping my head up facing the ceiling, if he sprawls, yeah, I'm pretty strong here. I feel pretty safe. To finish the takedown for a double leg, what I need to do is to drive my hands into the center. So as I drive my hands into the center, this trailing leg is going to step up at the same time. So I'm going to drive my arms and I'm going to step up at the same time. This hand's going to grab on the inside of the thigh. Thank you. This hand's going to grab on the inside of the thigh. This hand's going to block the thigh on the other side, about where the knee level is. I'm going to look up at the ceiling, look where I want to put him, and drive past the front. My double leg. Okay, so that's us going through it really quickly. Let's do it one more time. So we go head to head. Okay. One of the reasons we go to head is if my head's touching his head, it's quite easy for me to work out where his body level is. We are going to pummel in to the collar tie. I'm going to pummel into here. As soon as I get that, I start to make my angle on his head. Start to put my forehead on his temple. I'm going to skip to the side. Now, I can't leave this leg trailing. Alright, it's an open invitation for his single if I do that. So I'm going to skip, I'm going to make him step. As he steps, that's my chance to shoot. So I'm going to step for where his toes are, down the center, and I'm going to lift this elbow as I do so and reach deep. Okay? Now some people say swing the arm across your neck and all that kind of stuff. All I want to do is just make sure that I get it past the top of my head. Yeah, it has to be past the top of my head. I then clinch up. Both knees are down in my case. I think it's a stronger place for him to sprawl on me if he's going to sprawl. Alright, from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go deep. I'm going to pull myself deep and I'm going to step up at the same time. As I pull myself deep and step at the same time, I'm looking at the corner of the room. Looking at the corner of the room, I'm going to block this knee, I'm going to block this knee, and I'm going to walk past the front of him and drive him to the ground. Okay, so hopefully we're still on the camera. So, high crotch, really simple high crotch.